I totally understand because I also wanted to be a nun. I wanted to be of spiritual service. I went through the whole thing. I mean, in some regard, I feel like I have become that, just in a non-traditional way, a priestess. But, I think that your feelings are based on your previous lifetimes where you were of religious service. So, and I feel, if we could go back to the original question you had, or one of the original questions about your business, if anything, there may be some poverty vows from these past lives where you were in religious order and religious service. I don't think that that it's affecting you. You may have done some work already on yourself, but I feel, if anything, maybe you could go in and just ask for any poverty vows to be cleared. I do think that Michael is working with you already on that because I saw him present. But yeah, this is why. It's you feel so connected to those past life, and they're showing me you've had 3 of them. Okay, I thought there were more, but they're showing 3 of them where you were like in a religious order, where you had a vow of celibacy. All right. So I am feeling that you are going to be coupled. And you are getting that calling too to be with your soulmate and all that. Yes. I feel that you're meant to be in your soulmate relationship. So don't let it stop you. I mean, because you can be of spiritual service like you are now, and without having to be celibate, or without having to be single. So yeah, I feel like you are going to be with your true love, and it's okay that you've waited. I mean, this is completely meant to be as well. It's like your soul already had decided, your souls, both of you and him, that you were going to meet at a certain time in your life, and that's just part of the natural destiny of this particular life. So and it's probably helped both of you to work on different things that needed time, where you couldn't have done it as well as if you were together. So that's the message that I get for you on that. And then let's see, I think that's pretty much okay. Yeah, because you said you feel a strong calling towards being a monk. I would say you should follow the strongest feeling you have, but I honestly see you being partnered in the future with a romantic partner. So I gotta chill as I say that. So I think that you can be in spiritual service like you are now, and that is a divine calling. It doesn't mean you have to be celibate. The celibacy stuff is all about religion. You have to think about it. Do you, when feeling called to God, are you feeling called to religion, or are you feeling called to honor God, through your heart? I mean, religion is man-made. Celibacy is all man-made. So, you know what I mean? You can still honor God and serve God and be a of spiritual service, but be with your true love. So it doesn't mean you have to be celibate. So it's up to you, but that's what I'm feeling, and the angels are telling me. So anyway, let's begin the card reading portion. I've got a few decks that we're going to work with. I'm going to shuffle them. Interestingly enough, I have the Victorian Romantic Tarot that I was guided to work with for you. And I've also got the Healing with the Angels Oracle. I've got the Crystal Angels Oracle. And I've got the Enchanted Map Oracle. And the Angel Dreams Oracle, okay? As I shuffle, I'm just praying over these cards. Asking that their messages be clear and accurate for you, Krithika. Okay. Yeah, I feel like your soulmate's been waiting a lot of, lifetimes for you. So this is probably to do with your spiritual service. I think you were together in those times, but you were not together in a relationship, if that makes sense. So you may have been monks together, you know what I mean? But now is your time to reconnect in a romantic way. Okay. And this one. All right. So, let's see. Make some room here. Okay, so back to your first question about your spiritual work. So, you want to know here. When will you get a stable income from this? Oh, that's your question, is when. And I would also emphasize, will you? Because I know you're probably at the heart of it saying, will it ever happen? So let's throw that in there. Let's put the cards out. So the first three are going to be kind of like just maybe helpful tips or steps that you can take. This is advice, or I guess we can even look at it as to when. And then this last one will be the answer to your question. And let's layer this. Okay. So you've got the King of Swords. So this is you making some changes, and you've refreshed your website, but there's still some more work to be done, and it's you thinking about what you can do. And the kings are all about taking action. So the king looks kind of lonely here. Looks like an empty space, and I don't know, it's kind of like a hallway or something in the back, and he's like, So the kings take action. So the first step is taking some action in, maybe to draw people there to your website. He's a thinker and he's a doer. And then we've got calcite, busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time, and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. Well, you're wondering, how can I become busier with this? How can I get more service, sales? And this reminds me of summer, this bright color. First of all, summer is usually technically slow for psychic work. It usually is a bit, slow for spiritual sales. But it doesn't have to be if, you keep working at marketing and doing sales and doing different things. But for most people, it's a bit slower in the summer. And so, but that also gives you a bit more time to focus on things that you can do to draw more people. So there's thinking, there's doing, there's, multiple places to set out on this, like I said, with social media and perhaps search engine campaigns. When I look at this also, take charge of your schedules. It's like you're asking for the sales. You're also upselling your clients. I mean, it's one thing to upsell something because you want to get a sale, but also because you know of such and such product or service or whatever that can help the client. I mean, why not? You know, you're doing, let's say, a reading for the person and you uncover some situation that's difficult for them. Why not upsell a specific healing for that area of their life? I mean, that's going to help them, but it's also helping you because you're getting more work. So I get that. All right. Then you've got, oops. Oh, nice. The Ace of Wands. I love aces. And the Ace of Wands in particular, great for business. And here we see it's like a shooting star. Almost. Yeah. So, you know, these ideas, some ideas that you have for new listings or new things that you want to showcase on your website, it's going to be a world of good for you. It's going to be a world of good. And this also makes me think of getting more attention, you know, getting a spotlight on you there. Body care. Okay, well, this is like care for the website, like shaping up the website. I mean, I know you have already, but you can tweak it maybe a little bit more to draw the attention to certain parts of your website. Like I said, keep it on your shop page, like where the listings are, instead of the about page when you open it. The other thing is this could be making new things like packages and stuff. All right, there's going to be some more work that you're going to do on it. And then you've got the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, this reminds me of some kind of show. You may even do YouTube videos, you know, little mini healings or mini sessions, like readings for everybody, and it's going to draw attention to, hey, come to my website, you know? That's what I get from that. And then we have Compass. So this shows direction. It's guiding the people to your website. All right, so you're going to put on a show, basically, to guide people to your website. That is also going to help. Social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. Okay, here's the advice beyond all of that. Well, this is actually, you want to know when. Oops. When. Okay. So we've got strength. So this is the summer Leo time frame. And you've got surrender and release. So, you know, there are definitely some things you need to change still on there. Also, it's saying, you know, it's a bit of a challenge. I mean, it may not happen all at once, like I told you, but it's slowly going to build up more and more. And, you know, I think this summer, even though it's usually a slow time, I think you're going to invest a lot of time and energy into it, and it's going to help. You're going to see a difference, a spike. Okay, overall, oh my gosh, another ace. So the answer is yes. You know, it will be sustainable for you, like more sustainable, more abundant. You will do it. The Ace of Swords. It's a challenge, but you will rise to that challenge and you will get success. Okay, that you want more money from, more sales. And then, oh yeah, details. It's all in the little fine things, like your website, the search engine thing. This is really making me think of search engine, like people typing in online, you know, whatever, healing, and angel therapy, angel Reiki, whatever. And then it's like, okay, what do they come across? Do they see does your website pop up? You know, yeah, that comes up a lot. But it will happen. It's going to require a lot more investment of time and energy and maybe even a little money into getting more of the word out there and more traffic to your website. But it's going to be more financially successful and sustainable for you. Yes. Okay, now let's go to your next question. Okay, so you want to know about the psychic gifts. What had happened? Did that situation that you have a message about, did it happen where your gifts are taken away in some other lives? All right, so let's take a look at that and just see what comes up. Going to describe what happened. This is advice to you, and then this will be, I mean, ultimately the answer to your question. I'm going to put some of these. Another one here.